Shalom, shalom to the elect of Yasha. This your brother Pawario coming back at you with another quick lesson from Great Millstone Des Moines. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to all you Akim out there that's pushing his word in true sincerity and always in charity. And as you can see, the title is The Higher the Level, the Higher the Devil. And the Lord require us to level up because as we get closer and closer and closer to Esau's end, there's a higher level that the Lord want us to be on, man. We can't stay on the same level and expect to graduate when the Lord comes, man. All right? You know what I'm saying? Imagine, and this is a true story too. Like imagine you in 8th grade, because I knew somebody out while I was in 8th grade. He damn near what 17 years old, going on 18. All right, because he started school late. Then he failed a couple of classes. I mean, a couple of grades. You know what I'm saying? And so imagine that, man. How shameful it is. You in high school, everybody graduating to go to the, to junior or to be a senior, and but you still a freshman. You know what I'm saying? All right. So the level, and we all grow, a tree like this, like a tree, it all grows at its own time and everything. So we you don't compare yourselves to others, but you look within yourself to try to be better. You know what I'm saying? Because like even when you read in Wisdom of Solomon 4:11, it says, "Wisdom take care of those who look for her, and she raises them to greatness." And that's what the Lord has given us, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, because He wants to exalt us. He wants us to level up. You know what I'm saying? He wants us to become like gods. And this process, it starts now. All right. Yeah. So it ain't a time to be, getting comfortable and and thinking we on a level already. We still got room to grow and room to work on ourselves, you know what I'm saying, in this war that we're in. All right? Because that's what we is. We're going through spiritual boot camp, you know, and being groomed for the spiritual warfare, man. And this all starts now. All right? Because we know that this devil is gonna come down with his wrath, like it tells you in Revelations uh 12:12. All right. Let's just read it real quick. Revelations 12:12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time." The time is running out for this devil, man. All right. So he's about to bring his great wrath. All right. And so once again, we have to be on a certain level, man, to be able to withstand the wiles of this devil, man. The things that this devil is going to throw at us, we have to be prepared, man. All right. And so, hey, that's why we have to put on the whole armor. Y'all, put like it tells you in Ephesians 6:10 and 11 on down, man. We have to put on that spiritual armor, okay? Because this devil, he don't fight fair, man. And so when we put on that spiritual, that the whole armor, we have to put off and take off. We got to take off the old clothing in order to put on this new clothing that the Lord gave us, man. Because in the world we had put on our own armor, that we felt that we had to put on to make it in this world, and to make it in our environment that we grew up in. You know what I'm saying? But though that armor is not going to protect you in this truth. All right? The armor we must put on is the armor that of the Lord, of the armor of Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh, cause that's what's gonna truly protect us when this devil come, man. All right, cause imagine, you got on the old outfit, but you got you got a whole brand new outfit. You don't want to. You take that old outfit on. You take a shower, and then you put on that new outfit. You don't keep that same old outfit on and then just put the new outfit on top of it. All right. There's things that we got to take off, man. So we have to examine ourselves, man. Look ourselves in the mirror and really, scrutinize ourselves, man. All right. And really, you know, really put ourselves under a magnifying glass and really, you know, get rid of those things that we see, those stains, you know what I'm saying? Those spots, all right? And then we might overlook them, but that's why it's so important, you know, to be amongst the brotherhood, all right? Because the brotherhood, they're brothers that, because the Lord is gathering the elect. So we're amongst elect men that, that loves, that put love as one of the first things, man. So, that brother might see something and point those things out. That's not the time to, to get mad or feel some type of way or get offended, man. All right. But that's the time to really try to get that up out off of us, that stain or whatever it is. Because those things that are things that stop us from growing and stop us from going to the next level, man. So, hey, man, it's a beautiful thing for the brotherhood as well, man, because iron sharpen iron. All right. We look out for each other, man. You know, and that's what the Lord is doing with the elect men, with his brotherhood. Because you can see you don't see that with these other camps, man. These other camps, boy, man, they some straight two turd ninjas. It's like they still in the world, man. But all they just know that they Israelites, but they still ninjas. Then they don't they never took off that old clothing, you know. So hey, man, hey, you really have to truly be born again in this, man. You know, because hey, we about to graduate, man, and we want to hear those words from Yahweh Shai, man, when he said that in Matthew's 25. Let's get that real quick. This is what we want to hear from Yahweh Shai when he come back, man. And after, he come in and cleanse this place out, man. And this is what we want to hear. Matthew's 25. And verse 21, it says, his Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. All right. So that's what we want to hear, man, from the Lord, man. All right. So we have to make sure that we're serving the Lord, man. All right. We have to serve the Lord, and whatever lot or however many talents he gave us, man, we have to utilize those things, and you know what I'm saying, and use them to the best of our ability. Like they say, man, use it or lose it. All right. So in these times, man, we really have to be, really focused. being circumspect, being sober. All right, because the Lord is giving us those skills. Because when you look up the word skill in the etymology, it says a knowledge of divine wisdom, power of discernment, a sound judgment. All right, and this is what the Lord is equipping us with, man. You know, because hey, we see that this devil is over for this devil, man. It's over for him. You know, so hey, we gotta make sure that hey, not only fight it's us against the world, man. So we gotta fight against this world, but ultimately we gotta fight against ourselves because it tells you in Romans 8, don't let can't nothing separate us. We can't allow nothing to separate us from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, not even ourselves, man. All right. So you know what I'm saying? We have to make sure we fighting them demons we dealing with, fight them head on, you know? And the way to fighting them devils and is to just truly submit to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. When you submit to his word, it's like the devil gotta flee, man. All right? Because we know that, you can read about Yahweh Shai being tempted by the devil, man. When you can read that in Matthew 4, Luke 4, where it talks about how that the devil tempted him 3 times. But how did he fight that devil off? By applying the scriptures, man. You know, this word we have it's a powerful tool, that we must have in this battle, in this war that we are in. You know? Yeah, so let's get this. In James. Man, it just be sticking. So yeah, so Salaki, man. Just see who this is. Yeah, Salaki. But yeah, this is James 4 and verse 7. It says, submit yourselves therefore to the most high power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. All right. So, hey, man, this is how you fight the devil, man, by submitting to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. And he gonna fight for us, man. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord is going to fight for us, man. All right. And if the Lord is with us, who can be against us? You know? So, hey, it's a beautiful thing that we're a part of, man. We should appreciate the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that he gave us. And with that, man, is no reason for us to doubt ourselves. All right. We was going over that in class as far as having insecurities or, what was it? It was Brother Matati looked up traits of a person that's insecure. All right. And when you read all these different traits, these are something that's in at least one of them is something that we all had to fight or still fighting. All right. So we got to keep fighting and overcome these things and know that, man, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that the Lord had given us, man, it should build up our confidence. All right. All right. Yeah, because I mean, it was some things on that list that I fight with, you know. So, and that's just being able to hear those things and recognize those things and work on those things. All right. And so it ain't no reason for nobody to be comfortable and prideful and think they got it. All right. Cause hey, we ain't got it yet. We ain't in those new bodies yet, man. All right. You know. So we got to keep fighting and keep making the adjustments that we need to make to be a better version of ourselves, man. All right. There ain't no room for no comfortability. You know what I'm saying? To the point where you can't be told nothing. You always right, or you know what I'm saying? None of that. You can point out everything else, everything wrong about everybody else, but you can't see, what's within you. All right. So hey man, we have to make sure we examining ourselves as well, man. Because that old man, it will try to come back. You know what I'm saying? Them old demons, they gonna all try to come back. You know what I'm saying? And it's like me, I feel it's certain demons that I feel I man, look, they can come back and they gonna get kicked in the back. All right. Like a smoking weed demon, man. Like I overcame that, man. It ain't no way that you know what I'm saying that I'm gonna allow this smoking weed demon to come back and have the best of me, man. But at the same time, it's gonna come back, but you gotta rebuke it. You gotta resist it and fight it to the point where, hey, he's like, man, I'm gonna have to come at him another way. Cause this way ain't working. All right. And that's what it is. This devil he used the same tactics, but he used different forms of it. It's like the game, what's that? What was it called? Punch Out. You know what I'm saying? For those that remember that old Punch Out game when you had to fight Mike Tyson at the end, you know what I'm saying? You had to go fighting these different opponents, and there was certain ways you had to fight it. And them opponents coming at you different certain ways. And it was a way you had to fight those certain opponents to beat them, you know? And it gets harder and harder and harder each level. All right. And that's what we have to do. We have to not be comfortable, not be in our comfort zone where we don't want to go to the next level. All right. The Lord is, hey man, he's bringing us from glory to glory. All right, man. Here it is. We are about to be ruling over the whole entire world and over these heathens. He's not gonna give that to just no anybody, man. He's not about to get that to Ray Ray and Poo Poo, or you know what I'm saying, or whoever, man. Nah, man. So we have to really truly examine ourselves, once again, all right, and take off that facade that we put on, that we had on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Take that shit off, man. It's not a good look. All right. We gotta, man, the Lord gave us that new clothing, man. That we gotta get rid of that old clothing. What's that in it's that second Esdras? Let's see. Leave it. Second Esdras 4. Damn. 2. This is second Esdras 2:45. It says, He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Now are they crowned and receive palms. All right. So we got to put off the mortal clothing, man. All right. And put on that immortal clothing, man. That the Lord he dressed us up to have, man. And ultimately, man, this is what's going to lead us to the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Where we're going to be, mighty. Have them glorious clothing on, man. You know, crowns on our heads, man, and the gold in our hair, and I mean, just those new bodies that we're about to receive, man, it is worth leveling up to do what we have to do that's required of us, man, to graduate. All right. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it, the point, man. I ended off with this. First Peter's. Gonna read First Peter's 5 and verse 8. Mm, wait. Is that what I wanted? Is it Second Peter? No. All right. I'll read it anyway. I don't know. Let's start with verse 6. It says, "Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High Power, that he may exalt you in due time." All right. So we have to humble ourselves, man. And the Lord is going to exalt us in due time. All right. And we're in the times now where the Lord is about to exalt us. So we have to be humble and make sure that we're doing what we have to do to please the Lord. All right. Cast all your cares upon him, for he careth for you. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walk about seeking whom he may devour. See? So we have to be sober and be vigilant, man. Because that devil is coming down, seeking who he can destroy. You know what I'm saying? And devour. He's coming like a roaring lion. And what a lion do is what? The lion, he look for the weak. He look for the old, the young, the vulnerable, the ones that's vulnerable and, you know what I'm saying, and weak. So we can't be seen to be like that. We got to be strong, confident, you know? That's how we going to win at the end. And we're definitely at the end, man. So, hey, we got to be, steadfast, man. We should be, you know, strengthening ourselves through our faith, asking the Lord for more faith, asking the Lord for more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Because that's what's going to be our stabilities in the times that we're coming in. All right. Verse 9, it says, "Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world." All right. So, yeah, that point was in verse 8, man. That this devil going to come like a roaring lion. All right. And we already know his tactics. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. All right. We already know how this devil gonna come. The Lord gave us the blueprint. He warned us, you know what I'm saying, and revealed unto us how this devil gonna come. So it can't. It's not. It shouldn't be a surprise when this devil do what he's about to do. It ain't no surprise unto us, man. All right. So it's important that we pray to the Lord that he, uh, you know, keep his Holy Spirit upon us. Keep the same energy that we have now, and even escalate it to the more where, hey, man, it's death before dishonor. All right. And that we stick to the script and apply these words, man. All right. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to all you Akim out there that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity and always in charity. We almost out this hellhole. Let's keep on pushing. and endure to the end. Shalom to you, sincere Akim, and you, sincere Aquaf, as well. We almost out this hellhole. Let's stay prayed up in these times that we're in. Staying prayed up and continuously trying to level up. All right. Shalom.